At this point in my life, it's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have sex at home. But they want to fuck you every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me a million times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me.
Once the man is married,
Yes.
he should be out of bounds.
For who?
How is it your
Life
fault?
is preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is the sex. It's not anything else. I'm going to go into sex a little bit.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
You would think this woman is unique. That she's just a bad seed. No, she's not unique. A lot of women think like this. A lot of women will snatch and take your husband from you. Women do this all the time. Alicia Keys snatched Swissbeat from someone she knows. Women do this all the time. A woman will look a couple and say, I can treat that man better. You get me? Because, it's just life. It's life. So, whatever you think you have to do to keep your relationship, do it. And women know. Look at it from this side of you. Every woman wants to be in a relationship with a rich man so they can have access to his resources and live a soft life. Now, let's say he spends a lot of money on you in the dating process, and you get married to him, he stops spending money on you. He gives you crumbs every now and then. You become frustrated. Sex is very, very, very important to men. Very, very important. You get me? Some women will start breaking their men down psychologically. Is it food? Is it food? Why is it that you want it all the time? Let me tell you guys a story. My guy, my 5 and 6 like this, someone we got our own game together. Long time ago, we changed our life together. I became a software engineer. He became a mechanical engineer. He makes double 6 figures, around 200 plus thousand in a year. He's heavily built. One of the fierce men I know, one of the strongest men that I know. He went back to Nigeria around 5 years ago to go select a wife. He went to get someone he used to date back in high school, brought her to the United States, filed for her. She became, she got a green card and so she got pregnant. Their child is 2-year-old. She doesn't want to have sex with him like she used to. She started breaking him down. Is it all the time you want sex? I've been busy. She's not the one that cleans the house. She's not the one that does the laundry. She's not the one that cooks the food. She's not even the one that serves the food. The man pays someone to come and do all those things for him because he has the money. He wants her to be at peace so she can focus on the child, who is just 2 years old. He said the most frustrating thing is she sleeps naked behind him every day and face the other side. Don't touch me. I'm tired. I've been busy all day. A lot of men are in sexless relationship. Now, my guy does not want to have any affair with other women. People like me, he wants to be with his own woman, steady, okay, and he was telling us, majority of the time we do conference call because we try to link up on conference call with the rest of our guys like twice in a month and just talk away. You guys know, I live in Minnesota. My guy lives in Louisiana. We have another dude in Arizona, another guy in Chicago, Dallas, New York. We have guys everywhere and we just link up. He said there's this white girl that he works with that has been making advances towards him, but he always shut her down. He shut her down that, okay, because he has a wedding ring. Okay? I'm married. I love my wife. I don't want to do that with you. He said 3 months, no sex. He said, do you know what it means to do Oshekura? It is frustrating for a married man to be doing masturbation, to masturbate in his own house when his woman is there, when his wife is there. I know most women will come out and say, he must have done something wrong. It's just like me saying you must have done something wrong, so I'm not going to protect you. I'm not going to provide for you. I'm not going to love on you anymore. I'm not going to care about your emotions. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense, does it? Because even when I don't care about you, even when I don't love you, I still have to love you because it's part of my obligations as a man. My guy said that white girl, this is a dude that criticized other guys for for dating other African guys that date African women. Me, I date all of them. You get me? He said, no, he prefers Nigerian women. He went for happy hour. You guys know happy hour. Happy hour is after work where you guys come together. People in workforce, they go to bars and restaurants to go and drink alcohol. He said he just link up with that same white girl right there. They started talking. They just look one another. You get me? Which means the way they started looking at each other, he knows for a fact that, damn, I think we're going to have sex with each other. Right there, they link up after that bar events. They went to start sleeping with each other. He said he felt bad. He didn't come to work for a couple of days. But then he got back to work and she approached him that I didn't feel bad about what happened though. I like you. I'm divorced. That woman is 34 years old, divorced. She doesn't want any relationship. She doesn't want anything, but she wants to be with him. She said, I'm not going to come into your life to mess you up. I'm going to build you up. You get me? And I have my own money. I have everything. I don't want anything. I just want us to be. Mature chick that doesn't want any struggle. So in that scenario, the wife is the liability. He said every day after work, he's been sleeping with that white girl. Every day. Period or no period. Every day. He said they even travel for work. You get me? And they will travel together. The plan right now is to find a way to leave that wife. And he said he's going to do it when the child gets to 10 or 12 years old. A lot of men experience this, and it is their wife that pushed them, especially when they are in a relationship with a good man that genuinely wants to be with them. Women take advantage of good men. So who takes care of the wife? Are you mad? It's the man that funds the life of the household. It is the man that funds your life. You don't even have a job. You're with a rich man. You get me? Social media platform will have you think that men that are heavily built, men that have money, that have good head on their shoulder, they don't have problem with women. The last problem a rich man should have is sex. Of all the things a man can have problem with, not sex. Like seriously? And we can't talk about this because what do you mean? Are you dumb? Now, one thing women fail to always understand is this. Because women have this undying loyalty to themselves. One of the things that women don't calculate, because they are not logic thinkers, they don't calculate this. Other women, they don't have integrity. They will take your husband from you like this. That white girl on the house side, you get me? She has been doing wonders. My guy always come to conference call now with a smile on his face, explaining to us how the whole thing is. You guys know me, I will talk freely. He said, what is this? He said, the doggy style, you've seen that white girl and his wife, is completely different. He was explaining that. He said, the wife at home will do her back like a hunchback like this. He said that one on the outside will do her back, lay flat, see there. He said, he's like, men are like kids with fantasies. It doesn't take much to meet those fantasies as a woman. Men are not asking for much. The only reason why men agree to marriage, I will tell you guys now, is access to sex continuously. Access to sex continuously. If you take the sex out of the table, a lot of men will not get married. A lot of men will not get married because it's like slavery. Like why would I have to take care of another grown human being that has backbone like me, that has stupid mouth? You get me? And a lot of rich men will keep quiet and endure this. And when the woman feels like she's done using that man, she's going to divorce him and cut him off. So who do you blame? If you like, don't take care of your husband. Somebody else will snatch him from you. And we've come to understand this about women. Women don't care if you have kids before. As long as you can take care of them, you have your head on your shoulder. Especially if he's a good man. A good man. Do you know how rare, how hard it is to find a good man? And women know this. But like every human being in the world, women want control, and they have their own way of getting control. Some of them will see that and take care of that man. I respect you. While some of them will break that man down so he doesn't see the value in himself, not the talk of letting other person or other people see the value in him. They will break that man down psychologically. Podcasters are not talking about this. A lot of men are not talking about this because it is a shameful thing that what? You make double six figures and you masturbate at home and you're married? A lot of men do this. A lot of men go through this. The wife will deprive them because women know that their bargaining chip is sex. Their bargaining chips has always been sex. She would take away that sex because she's trying to assert dominance. And we came to a conclusion that women are obsessed with power. But they assert dominance in a different way. They assert dominance psychologically. Yes. And to counter that attack is to pull away completely and go and find another woman. The way it was explained to me by my mentors. People have been asking, who are my mentors? My mentors are my parents, my uncles and my aunties and friends of the family. Those are my mentors. They explained to me that it is in my best interest to have a side chick outside. They said women function better when they know there is somebody that can take their place. I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. And you would think my mentors are low life. No, they are not low lives though. They are very, very powerful. So if you want to keep your household as a woman, your responsibility is to find a way to please your man. You don't have a job, especially if you're married to a rich man. Even if you're not attracted, like what do you mean you're not attracted to your husband no more? Can't you guys figure it out and talk? Koshida no.